MRecktv.
You hear something?
Have you guys heard of Streamboss? It's a new IPTV provider that gives you over 5,000 channels for only $20 a month.
Oh, cool!
$20 for live TV, local TV, movies, TV shows, pay-per-views, and so much more.
Huh? What?
If you have a Fire Stick, smart TV, or streaming device, then head on over to streamboss.com to begin your setup process.
What up? Yo, I did that like I took off my like I'm going to go outside and get it in, right? You see where I came about my because it's going to be a hot one tonight. Oh, man. Damn. We trending, baby. We trending. Is that what they call it? What up? Shout out to everybody in the house, everybody follow. Pretty gangster, I see you up in here. What up? Glenn, I see you up in here. Kilo, Keys, what up? Everybody, Baltimore, we are at. Salisbury, we are at. Cause, matter of fact, nigga stepped to me today about Salisbury, man. He felt some type of way. Homie was like, yo, I don't think you been down to Salisbury and shit, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't talk about Salisbury that much. But I blew his mind with a couple of things, stories and shit, and people I built on that end. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Salisbury, you know what I'm saying? West Side, East Side, Church Street, all that shit, bro. Yeah, I'm up in there. Shout out to all the homies, shout out to all the made men that I made over there. So we know, you know what I mean, shorty? Sooner or later, I'll give you some stories on that. Salisbury been good to me, so ain't no, you know what I'm saying? I got love over there. I got plenty of love over there. Oh, man, so it's a lot to be said tonight. Come on in, I see you. Y'all niggas here, y'all hear Faizon, right? You hear Faizon, you hear Vlad. It's a lot going on. Tag, son, it ain't, my inbox ain't really been on overload in a long time, right? So, we back active. Shout out Industry Labs. Shout out to my Baltimore niggas, man. Definitely. I always shout Baltimore out because lately I've been up in there. And the love has been unconditional. Other than that, shout out everybody else. NC, Raleigh, what up? Big Dre, I'm glad you home, baby. Shout out everybody, folks, man. So, one thing I want to say first, right? Like I kind of said last time about Marcy Maid. You guys, like a lot of people haven't seen Marcy Maid, right? And you guys are lost, you know what I'm saying? I say that because it's a whole another side you guys have not seen. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of y'all pick up through my stories and you like my stories and then you just catch on. Then a lot of younger generation, they really ain't going back. So, you know, that's why it's important to see Marcy Maid because that's a whole nother side of the story that you have to see to understand how I feel, the whole other side and where I'm at now and everything. So you're missing out on so much, you know? And a lot of people don't want to see it or not willing to support it. I don't know whether it's the $15, because I'm active on Vimeo and Amazon. And you can see Marcy Maid on Vimeo, and it costs $15. And I don't know if you don't want to support it and you just want to follow me and get this side of the story, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's cool, but you're not supporting. And when I say that, because this is a project. Marcy made is a documentary that I paid for. Blood, sweat, tears. And it's really a good documentary, really good. It's always got good reviews, and everybody that saw it come back and say, yo, I get it. So I'm just not trying to tell you, you know, it's important to support that, because the people that did support it and do support it, they looking forward to the next chapter where they're gonna see it on the screen. And that's my goals. So that's how you support the next chapter, because it's so many people hating on it, right? You know what I'm saying? It's really a lot of forces that's against it, because they don't want you to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like, case in point, right? It's only two people who can tell this story, and it's really one, me. And the other person, Jay, which could tell this story, he could tell his version. So it's basically just us two. And what that means is, damn, that's really big. So the thing is, why a lot of people don't want to pick it up, or a lot of people don't want to see the truth. Like I said, there's a lot of forces against it, but that's good thing. Sometimes that's energy for me, because that's what makes me stay independent. You guys. Oh, I'm sorry. So you guys help me stay independent, so I can show you the real side. So there's a lot of people that don't want you to see my side. And my side don't have nothing to do with hating on Jay, dissing Jay. I'm just showing you the true life, my facts of my life and my story. That's it. So your support is definitely appreciated and needed. So that's how you support it. So my next goal is to show you, so you could be seeing there, just like you watch Power and all the other situations. You know what I'm saying? That puts my stuff in there. I could put my stuff up like that independently, like the 50 Cents and the Puffies and Jay and everything else. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like you either, it's the blue pill or the red pill. You know, my side is just the truth about my life. That's it. Or you want to hear what, you know, just put out there and this is what's said. That's it. But as an artist, like rappers and shit and everybody else and painters or artists, I put my money into this, my life. I bet on me. Like artists and the rappers, they pay for studio time. I pay for this, for my shit, so we could go to the next move. That's all I'm saying. But you guys are missing a real good story. You know what I'm saying? Freeloading. You know what I'm saying? Not saying freeloading, but you know what I'm saying? Support it. And I'm going to start, you know, if you don't have the $15, you know, I'm going to put up a donation, whatever you could donate to help me stay independent and get to the next level. That's it. You know what I mean? And that's it. You know what I mean? It's just that way. So, you know, starting, I put up, you know, you can buy Silent Kings, my brand. You can support it in so many different ways. You know what I mean? But just to get me to the next level. And that's what it is. Just like I do for other people. Plain and simple. So I just wanted to say that. You guys are missing a lot when you're not watching, when you ain't see Marcy Made. And you can go to Vimeo or Amazon and go check that out. Period. Now, Faizon Love, Vlad, right? We're going to start out with, and all this is just my perspective, my man, and what I see and how it's put in. New Haven, Connecticut, what up, baby? Thank you for your support, man. I hope you guys go to watch Marcy Made after this is said and done. That'd be good. And yes, rest in peace, Uncle Buzz, too. And so, Faizon says Jay plays some kind of part in the rappers today that's getting killed. Like, why these rappers are killing each other in some form of way that Jay has something to do with it. That's the state of that right now. I cannot agree with that, because these rappers wasn't getting killed back then because they wasn't making no money. It wasn't making no money, bro. Like, plain and simple, they wasn't a target. You know what I'm saying? They ain't had no money. I mean, dead ass. I mean, I'm sitting there in Kane house, and you know, I've been around Kane and a few other niggas, and I knew my bread was higher than that. You know what I'm saying? I knew. You know what I'm saying? So rappers, you know what I'm saying, they wasn't getting that kind of money. So, you know, it wasn't no killings about that. And music wasn't even the same like that. So, with that being said, I say that because, case in point, Reasonable Doubt. One of the greatest fucking albums in that catalog. You know why? Because that's my life right there. That's my life right there. Straight up and down. And in my life, you ain't see none of that going on. When you hear my stories, you don't hear nothing but getting money. That's it. It gave you energy and inspiration to, if you was grinding and hustling, that this is what level you should be going on. It gave you that, oh, I'm gonna get that. And if you wasn't getting money, listening to that, you wanted to, you know, that's what you wanted to hear. No guns, no violence, none of that shit, bro. Straight like that. It's about money. Until these rappers started making money, a little more money, a little bit more money. And when they started to realize that they was making money off of beefing with the niggas, case in point, you know what I'm saying? Like 50 and Ja Rule situation. You know what I'm saying? That kind of beef situation where niggas was like, damn, 50 rolls off that shit. And I ain't saying that started it. I probably missed something else where it started, but it started real hard in the game where niggas was like, fuck it, I'm gonna beef with this nigga. I'm gonna beef with that nigga. So that was creating more tension on the rap game. And then this internet come about where now everybody get to speak on this shit. Everybody get their voice heard. Everybody. And you'll have a nigga now making money, like his shit doing all right, he making money, and he'll be like, yeah, fuck you niggas, this and that and the third, you niggas is broke, I knocked down your girl and this and that and the third. And this shit is true. Fuck you haters. And when they say haters, they talking about niggas in their community. That's the only people they talking about. Is niggas that's right down there or over there, and yeah. And these niggas take it personal, cause it's real, it's true. Niggas, oh yeah, you got robbed, nigga did get robbed, and now he gotta prove himself. My man and women, niggas is talking reckless. And that tongue is just like a sword. It's like a sword. Man. You going to have to, and you coming out in your own neighborhood after you spit this shit or about niggas and niggas hearing it and this and that and the third. And they gonna see you. And the fact of the matter is niggas do hate. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this shit gonna cause. So it's so much to that to make these niggas get to this point. And I try to figure out what that shit be all to be about, and that's what it be about. It don't be about no money. It's these niggas cannot take no words. They cannot fuck words. They take them personal. These niggas really babies. Like I just heard Big Bro say, and it's true. Niggas said, yo, It was only two things that have caused this much drama. Inviting a nigga to your private parts, you know what I'm saying? Or doing something to your family. That's it. These niggas is anything else. It's anything else. So this shit is just violent because it's now, you know, niggas are getting money, a little money in the game, and this is what they doing, and they have to live this life. Some niggas that don't even live this life talk that shit. You know what I'm saying? How you stop it and how it's going to stop, I don't know. And, you know, I try, but this is where it comes to. It's words. It's wordplay, and these niggas take it personal. These new generation, it's just their feelings, and they get hurt, and the only thing they know is violence. You know what I'm saying? They only know it's violence, and that's just what it is. So hell no, Jay ain't responsible for that shit. You know what I mean? At the violence, and this is that shit grew with hip hop. The violence, you know what I mean? Anything that's gonna create more money within us, in the hood, in the ghettos, in the struggle, in the pandemic, and all of this stress. Come on, man, it's more violence. So now, you know, Jank, he ain't create that shit. That ain't it. That ain't the move. And that's just what it is. That's my perspective. And like I said, you know, Reasonable Doubt was the shit, my nigga. And that was about my life. And straight up and down, that's strictly about paper. Getting money, you know, making your team look good. All that shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what that shit was about. You know what I mean? So that's my perspective on that. So, and that's what this guy said. The next thing is where it's a lot of talk about is this drug dealer shit. Right? Did Jay drug dealer? Let me see. It's nice. Was Jay a drug dealer? Okay. Was Jay a drug dealer? Let's start here, right? Back to Reasonable Doubt again when he told y'all. He said, yo, Dehaven introduced me to the game. Gil introduced me to the game, whatever name you want to use, right? And with that being said, right, it was a blueprint of mine. It was a blueprint of mine where I went to Jersey, I set up a situation, and then he came and fit right into my situation that I set up. Next in line, you know what I'm saying? Maryland, I went and set up a situation, right? And when he came down, it was already in line. So I walked him through this. I walked him through those chapters. And it was a time we split up. He had a crew. He took what he learned from me and did whatever. So the answer to that being, you know, was he, you know, doing his thing? Yeah, definitely. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people could vouch for that. So, you know, that's definitely a fact that, you know, homie did what he had to do, and he made some other moves and got to where he was at. Now, check this out. The government will get real on you, right? Would say, how to put it. I want to put it the right way so you guys can catch on to what I'm saying. We all know about my case, right? We all know about my case. If the government considered me to be a drug dealer, because they considered me to be a kingpin, drug dealer, right? And they knew on my paperwork, it says they had me under investigation from 88 to 96. How could I be the only one on trial facing kingpin charges? You understand what I'm saying? They said I came down there, in the transcripts, I came down there to Cambridge with a gang of New York niggas, and they knew who my brother was and everything. But come up my trial, I'm the only one sitting there. How does that be? Case in point. It's a lot of suspicious things that don't add up to where I get to understand why Jay ain't fuck with me. It's too many inconsistencies, and based on the company he keep, it all adds up. Things gonna get a lot more deeper. You know what I'm saying? With my story. That's why it's important for you to watch the other side of the story. And when you start talking about this snitching shit and all this federal shit, niggas better open their eyes. Open your eyes. You know what I'm saying? Me, I will never call anybody nothing because I don't see nothing. You understand? But the way things operate with them, you don't have to see anything. It just makes sense. It's just got to make sense to me and what happened to me. And on how this whole system played out with me. So things gonna go, I feel things gonna get a lot more deeper as you guys, like I said, see Marcy made and just start to analyze shit for what it is. And I ain't gotta say it. I ain't gotta say it, but that shit is not right over there. You know what I mean? I didn't belong over there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I didn't belong over there. So, based on when a lot of you guys ask me to a point where if I ever want to sit down with him and have a conversation, I'm good. I'm good. Because it all makes sense now. It all makes sense to me now. You know what I'm saying? And that's just not how I roll. I would have never been able to fit in over there. You know, and that's a trend. You know what I'm saying? What's going on over there is a trend now. About associating with things that, associating with people and that we would never associate with for certain reasons. you know? Anyway, not gonna keep y'all all night. I'm quite sure my shit gonna be popping tonight about more and more and more of this. I'm gonna take you more deep into this as we go on, but people gotta wake up, man. That fair shit is not nothing to fuck with, yo. It's not. It tear your friendship up. It tear your household. Yo, it do so much. You guys do not understand the repercussions behind all of that shit, yo. Behind all of that. Niggas talk this real shit and all this other shit and you know, what they do in these streets. But none of that shit is cool. When you go swiping, keep in mind, you know, the repercussions. Or hold your weight. Or hold your weight. As you can see, the game is really over. Like, when you have no one to trust, you shouldn't be doing it. You know, it's a new wave out here. It's a new generation. That shit, the game for that is over, yo. And all we doing is dying and going to jail and telling each other and killing each other behind bullshit. That's all I'm gonna say for now. But I answered those two questions. Now, Jay did what he did, that's what it is. But in my eyes, like, that shit don't count because of what he doing anymore. And check this perspective out that people gonna have. I'm gonna give you this because this is what these people would say. I'm not in the game no more. I don't fucking break no law. I ain't into that bullshit, right? I ain't doing nothing to go to jail out here, period. That's hustling backwards, straight up like that. Does that give me a leeway to associate with anybody? Meaning, certain niggas will feel like, well, I ain't doing nothing, I ain't hustling. You know, I know he snitched. We ain't talking about drugs or doing anything, so I don't gotta worry about it. So, you know, I can associate with him. I ain't in the street. He ain't talking no street shit. He do music now, this and that and the third. I mean, if that's the way you feel and you think that's the mature way, you know, it helps you, I don't know, that's cool. It's not cool with me because I know he destroyed somebody's family. And I don't know who in that family gonna come for his ass. And I don't want to be around him. Because I know what they did to try to do to my family and do to me. So I'm just giving you that perspective so you can, you know, you niggas that's trying to have an excuse, then go ahead. That's cool, yo. You know, I feel some type of way too. Like, I ain't in the street doing no crime and doing that bullshit, carrying guns. If somebody do something to me, am I allowed to call the police? I'm a citizen now. Pay a hell of a lot of the taxes. Go to work. Do me. Like, end of the day, I work my way into being a productive citizen. So am I allowed to call the police on somebody? Am I a snitch? You understand what I'm saying? End of the day is, man, you know, everybody gonna do what's best for them. You know what I'm saying? Everybody do what's best with them. Everybody got their own perspective. Like, you know what I'm saying? Faizon had his own perspective and he was, you know, he just way off target with it, you know what I mean? And he got a right to have this perspective. But me being there, me teaching this nigga, and you gonna call him that he didn't? I'm sure he done the best to his best as on the grind. Yeah, I'm sure he was really good at it. Cause a lot of niggas don't know that don't travel It ain't easy going to another city, my nigga. Going to another city and setting up shop. Feel me? Ask some niggas. Ask some niggas. It ain't easy, bro. It ain't. You gotta fit in. You gotta. It's something the feds do. You gotta infiltrate, fit in, until niggas feeling you. You know what I'm saying? And do that. It's a craft, and it's still niggas that's not gonna like you, still whatever it may be, but it ain't easy. If Jay ain't see me through Trenton and Maryland, how the fuck he wouldn't have known how to do wherever he went, VA, whatever. Training day, nigga. You hit that on the point, on deck. Training day. Without no violence. And then, mind you, through every city, I ain't do nothing but represent New York. Represent Brooklyn, my nigga. You not gonna go through none of. You see my line, you see what niggas saying, and they tell you true facts. You know what I'm saying? I consider myself a representative, a New York representative from BK, my nigga. And then you go in any city I mention and mention that name, man, that shit is good money. So you new hustlers, you new niggas that's coming in the game and think you tough and all that shit, try going to another city and think it's all sweet like that. Think Salisbury is some old country ass town. Think Cambridge some old country ass town, bro. Think that shit if you want to, boy. Better start Googling shit before you go over there. You know what I'm saying? I'm from a different breed, man, and I'm proud of my OGs who raised me with my perspective, and I stick to it. And that's what I'm gonna leave y'all with. Don't forget, show your love. Marcy made, man, it's the other side of me, dog. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole nother side to the story where I know you gonna see that and go, nah, I fuck with him. Shout out to all my followers, man. Thank you for keep staying with me tonight. Damn, we good. I'ma holla at y'all, man. I ain't got no throwback this week. This was the throwback, man. Bringing back Reasonable Doubt. That's my life, nigga. North Carolina, what up? So, yeah, man, I'm not gonna hold y'all down tonight. What else? Thank you for the support. Don't forget, man, your donation is needed. I'm gonna put my cash out for my donations, man, for the stories and help out. Like I said, man, I wanna stay independent anyway. And it ain't no question that the forces, I ain't gotta point fingers at this one. There's a reason why these top niggas in the industry don't want to fuck with me. There's a reason. It's a reason why they don't, you know what I mean? And they can't stop us. You know what I mean? So, once again, man, thank you. Choke, what up, baby? Damn, everybody that supported me on this one. Maryland, New York, North Carolina, Brooklyn, all that. I'm out, bro.
Peace, world. This is M.Reck for MRecktv. I got those M.Reck t-shirts. I got those M.Reck hoodies. And I got those exclusive Rec Mob wares available now at the official store at teesprings.com/MRecktv. Shop today. Or you can call, better yet text me at 390-598-2974. Peace, double deuces and bubble gooses. I'm gone.
No, you're the plug and such. You a joke's bound to happen if you slipping or you lacking. I'm gripping on the matching, ready for the action. Shots will make you break dance and have you do a backspin. I got more kicks than karate flicks. My whole team pushing Maserati whips. You on IG liking thotty pics. Shorty pocket broke, but her body fixed.
Peace, world. To promote your music or promote your business by placing an ad on MRecktv, contact MRecktv promo, MRecktv promo at gmail.com. Peace. Oh yeah, subscribe to MRecktv, youtube.com/MRecktv. I'm gone. MRecktv.
It's got a music.